Welcome back to another video! It's been a while, there's been an international break, I've took some time off social media, but we are finally back and I feel good. I feel good that we can start uploading again and we can really kick on now. And by the way, I just want to quickly mention, I'm going to be returning to neutral games very soon. Let's get into it. Championship predictions. A lot of you will be wondering where Griffin is. Griffin, come on, we're back.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Scores, Dad, from last episode. George Achillia was the guest, brilliant guest. However, let's start with myself. I got 9 points.
Boo.
Griff Dad got 8 points.
Close.
And George also got 8 points. So
Okay.
we were all very, very close, but I won the episode by 1 point. The scores as it stands, I am on 91 points. Griff Dad is on 86 points. And the guests are on 84 points. It's very, very close. So, if you've got any guests you'd like to see on this series, please comment them down below. Today's guest, Dad, it's a good one. Someone who features on my channel pretty much every weekend Ipswich play. It's Anthony. If you don't know who Ant is, he comes on pretty much all my videos. He's currently in Mexico, and I thought, let's get him on for this one.
Hola, bon dia. Welcome to Mexico and Alex's channel.
Right then, so we're going to crack on with the first game. It is a Friday night game, and I'm going. It's Rotherham versus Ipswich.
Okay.
This is a big game. We are flying. We left off in a really good place. We obviously beat Preston, and we won't talk about the Preston game. I did have a few too many drinks that day.
That was bad.
It was bad, and I apologise for that because I had too many drinks. This one's a big one. Rotherham versus Ipswich. I'm going for another win. We're going to stay in the top two, Dad. In fact, if we win Friday, we'll be top of the league for a little while because Leicester obviously play Saturday. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Ipswich Town away win.
3-0.
Really? Who's going to score the goals?
No idea anyway, I don't care.
First one starting with a Friday night game, Rotherham v Ipswich Town. I feel Ipswich will have far too much firepower for a struggling Rotherham side. This will be an easy 2-0 win, with Hurst and Chaplin scoring the goals.
The next game is Preston versus Millwall. This is a tasty one. I thought Preston were actually okay from when I saw them play us, from what I can remember. Millwall are a tough team to beat, but I think Preston will win 2-1.
I'll go Preston 2-0.
Now on to the midday kickoff on Saturday. Preston are home to Millwall. Preston have had a few dodgy results the last few weeks, and Millwall have really been struggling all season. I feel that Preston will get back on track on this one with a 1-0 home win.
Blackburn versus Cardiff is the next game. This is a big game. Both these teams for me, I feel like they're very similar in terms of how they do each season. Blackburn obviously missed out last season on the playoffs. They have the home advantage in this one. I think Blackburn will edge it and they'll win 2-1.
Blackburn 1-0.
Now on to the next game. Blackburn are home to Cardiff. Blackburn, when they're down at Portland Road, were a fairly decent side and gave us a really good game of football. Cardiff, in my opinion, not such a good team, and they are a bit better placed in the league table. I think Blackburn are going to win this game 2-0.
The next game is Bristol City versus Coventry, and I think there's going to be a lot of goals in this game, Dad. I really do. Bristol City at Ashton Gate. They're at home, and Coventry fans have unbelievable fans, and I think they will have probably sold out Bristol City away. I'm going to go for a draw though. It's going to be 2-2.
I'm going Coventry 2. I'll go Coventry 2, Bristol 1.
Oh my word.
Now on to the next game. The game down at Ashton Gate, where Coventry City are the visitors. Both teams are locked on 15 points, mid-table. I expected a bit more, probably from both teams in fairness, certainly from Coventry City. I think this is going to be a good old battle. I'm expecting a 1-1 draw.
The next game is Huddersfield versus QPR. This is a big game. Huddersfield obviously recently got Darren Moore in charge, and when Ipswich went to Huddersfield, I've said it already, they looked good and they looked up for it, and I think Huddersfield are going to start turning things around in this game. They're going to win their first home game under Darren Moore. It's going to be Huddersfield 2, QPR 0.
I'm going Huddersfield 3, QPR 1.
On to the next game now at the John Smith Stadium. Huddersfield at home to QPR. Both teams have been struggling this season. Darren Moore, though, I reckon will get Huddersfield going, and they certainly had a better outing when they played us at home recently. QPR are a struggling side, and Gareth Ainsworth is certainly not working the magic. I think this is going to be a comfortable home win for 2-0 Huddersfield.
Right, the next game is Middlesbrough versus Birmingham. I can smell a lot of goals in this one. I can. Middlesbrough obviously beat Sunderland away from home in their last game. It's a bit of a rivalry there. For me, Middlesbrough are starting to do really well. I am happy for Borough fans because they had probably one of the poorest starts to the Championship this season out of any team, and their fans were not happy. They are starting to turn things around. For me, they're going to beat Birmingham 4-1. It's going to be crazy.
I've gone Borough. They're starting to win games, aren't they, Borough? That's good results recently. So I'm going to go 3-2 to Borough.
Next game is up at the Riverside, where Birmingham City are the visitors. Middlesbrough had a slow start to the season, but it's starting to pick up a few points now. And Birmingham are riding really high in 6th place, making the playoffs, which probably I feel is overachieving for them. This is going to be a really decent game of football, I reckon. Both sides are in fairly good form, and I'm predicting a 1-1 draw.
The next game is probably the biggest game of the weekend. It is Norwich City versus Leeds. This is big.
Norwich are going to lose.
Norwich are going to lose. They are. I'm telling you. All right.
Come on, the Leeds.
Leeds. I think this game could go one of two ways, but Norwich will not be able to. It's at Carrot Road.
Carrot Road. Oh dear.
And yes, the atmosphere will probably be very, very lively for this one. We know what Leeds fans are like. They're very loud. They're passionate.
Fans are great.
Leeds fans are very good. Yeah. And when Leeds came to Portman Road, I thought they were probably the best team I've seen play at Ipswich. For me, Leeds are going to beat Norwich 3-2. 5 goals, but Leeds will win.
Leeds. 4-0 to Leeds.
4-0? Unbelievable.
4-0 all over it.
Next one, we're off to Carrow Road. This is the big game of the weekend, where Dirty Leeds are the visitors to Norwich. Will our noisy neighbours spoil Daniel Farke's return? Actually, I don't think they will. I think Leeds will do a job on them. I think they're going to be too strong, too powerful, and definitely one of the better teams I've seen so far this season. I think the Leeds forward line will take Norwich apart, and I'm predicting a 3-0 away win.
And the next game is Stoke City versus Sunderland. For me, Sunderland will get back to winning ways. They'll go away and they'll get a 1-0 win.
I want to go for Sunderland win, 2-1.
So I'm here with Sergio Busquets and this fine friend. So on to the next game, and it is Sunderland visiting Stoke City. Tony Mowbray's team are going to win this one 1-0.
And the next game is Swansea versus Leicester City. Leicester City are high flying at the moment. To be honest, they probably will win the Championship, and I think they're going to be strong. They're going to be too strong for pretty much every team in this league.
Got some good players, haven't they?
They have got a very strong team.
Jamie Vardy's at the party.
Jamie Vardy's having a party.
Jamie Vardy's at the party.
I think Leicester will go away to Wales. Swansea are going to lose. It's going to be 2-0 to Leicester.
Oh dear, what am I going to say? I'm going to say 3-1 to Leicester. Jamie Vardy's having a party.
Next up is Leicester City's long trek down to South Wales to play Swansea. Will the Foxes continue their great start to the season? And will Jamie Vardy continue to have his party? Do you know what? I think they will. I think Jamie Vardy will score, and I think it will be a 1-0 away win.
And the next game is Watford versus Sheffield Wednesday. This is one we can talk about. Watford have been in pretty shocking form. Sheffield Wednesday travel away under their new manager, Roll.
Wow.
It's a roll. Yeah, his name's Roll.
So they're going to roll into that one and get a win.
Sad. I think they are. I do think Wednesday's time is going to come, and they've got a new manager. New manager bounce is going to happen. They're going to get their first win of the season. Clip this. It's going to happen. Watford 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. It's going to be close, but they're going to snatch it by 1 goal.
I think it's going to be a goal fest. I'm going to go Sheffield Wednesday 3, Watford 2.
Next game up, Sheffield Wednesday's trip down south to Vicarage Road to play Watford. Sheffield Wednesday really struggled this year, and I don't think that their style of football suits the Championship. Strong in Division 1, but Championship's a different ballgame altogether. It was a mistake to release Darren Moore. I think Watford will run out 1-0 winners quite comfortably.
And the final game is West Brom versus Plymouth. Oh no. I had a bit of a shocker. I completely missed out the Hull City Southampton game. So I'm going to just quickly let you know what me and Griff had predicted. I've predicted... Oh, God, here we go. I've had a stinker here. Hang on. I went for a Southampton 3-1 win, and my dad has gone for a Southampton 2-0 win.
Next game is up at the KC Stadium, where Southampton have a long journey up to Hull. Both teams are locked on 17 points in the table, and have had a fairly mixed start to the season. I can't see Southampton returning to the Premiership anytime soon, to be honest. They're a little bit too inconsistent. We're going to have a bit of a beer review as well before we start. This one's for Griff Dad. Mexican beer, nice temperature, that's got to be a 10 out of 10. Anyway, on to the game. I reckon it's going to be a little bit of a battle here, and I think it's going to be even Stevens. I'm predicting a 1-1 draw.
West Brom versus Plymouth. Gosh, I don't know how this one's going to go. West Brom have been pretty good recently, and Plymouth had a pretty average start to the season. I think
Plymouth's a nice place to go shopping.
Plymouth is a lovely place, and I think Plymouth fans are pretty happy and content with how they've started the Championship season. For me, though, Dad, I feel like this is going to be a boring 0-0 draw. There's usually a 0-0 draw, and this one is going to be 0-0.
West Brom, Plymouth. That's a tough one, isn't it? I'm going to go 1-1.
Last game up, the Plymouth fans will make the long trip to the Hawthorns to play West Brom. Mid-table clash this one. Plymouth are yet to get going, whereas West Brom are an average team and are mid-table. I don't know what's going to happen in this one, to be honest. This could go either way. But my thoughts are, I think this will end up quite an entertaining draw. Plymouth generally score goals. West Brom generally pretty decent at home. So let's go for a 1-1 draw. We've now come to the end of the tour of Mexico, and I just want to say a big thank you to Alex for allowing me to be part of the video. So don't forget to smash a like, subscribe and make a comment. It's really important because we're working really hard to get you some great content.
There we go. They are our predictions, and thanks for your predictions. It looks unbelievable in Mexico. He looks like he's having a lovely time.
Can we go?
Can we go
Can you pay because you're getting all this money on YouTube?
Oh, shut up, Dad. What did you think of Ant's beer review?
Well, you shouldn't be watching. You get bad ideas after your last home game.
Please smash a like on this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I've got lots and lots of plans for YouTube now. I'm back. And we are also going back to Rangers very soon. And a couple of other neutral games.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. We are getting closer and closer to 50,000. See you in the next video.